The objective of practicing Buddhism and cultivating one's mind. What is a settled mind all about? All of us are faced with different conditions that lead us to the path of Buddhism. Some people, for whom acceptance comes more easily than for others, are resolutely persistent in learning Buddhism from their very first Dharma talk by the Master. Others find the situations mentioned in the radio programs to be similar to what they have experienced in life, so they adopt the method taught by the Master. Having put it into practice and seen the desired result, they are first convinced and then steadfast in their faith. Regardless of what the conditions are, once the faith is established, their minds are calm and settled. However, such a settled state of mind is only temporary. Once they recover from an illness, or when, let's say, their child, who once suffered from a speech disorder, has finally begun to speak, they come to realize the greatness of Buddhism. However, they may begin to make excuses about being too busy to recite Buddhist scriptures. Some people start off with enormous enthusiasm, only to lose steam over time. Then there are those who only follow what is taught without making an effort to study or seek understanding. These cases cannot be regarded as examples of having attained a settled state of mind. When they encounter other problems in life, such as losing their job or tackling a relationship problem, they will continue to go around in circles without a single clue about how to deal with it. They may even start to question, I have done what was suggested by Masterlu for a whole month. How come I still can't get a job? Or, why haven't I met the love of my life after following Masterlu's teachings for half a year? In other words, doubt begins to set in. When there is karmic obstacle, there will be worries, and the self will be dragged along for the ride. The settled state of the mind will then be lost. Therefore, practicing Mahayana Buddhism, the method of helping sentient beings become spiritually awakened, must be based upon Theravada Buddhism. In that way, we must focus on improving ourselves and our families first of all. Only when our minds are free of obstructions do we have no fear. Then we can talk about how to cultivate our minds and help others to become spiritually awakened too. A settled state of mind can be defined in two ways. Firstly, to be steadfast in faith, and secondly, to be unwavering in achieving one's goal. The foundation is built upon rationality. This includes understanding the difference between worldly Dharma and transcendental Dharma, the law of cause and effect, the reasons behind the ups and downs of one's destiny, and the relationships among positive and negative affinities, the power of karma, and the web of the mundane world. With this understanding, we will be able to settle our minds. At the same time, we must also understand that the compassion of the Bodhisattva and the greatness of the Bodhisattva are truly genuine. While the Bodhisattva will rescue those in suffering upon hearing their cries, we first must perform daily recitation and do our bit. In doing so, we will be firmly convinced that the difficulties we face today are not without reason, and that they are merely temporary. Consequently, we can achieve a state of mind that remains unmoved by changing external circumstances. It is a state in which the external circumstances change, but the mind remains unswayed, a state of single-mindedness. This is, of course, a relatively high level of spirituality that may be difficult for everyone to achieve, but at least we know the right direction to head in, and that we can begin to thrive toward this goal. As for the final result, we first have to sit the exam and wait for the results. A restless mind is drifting, whereas a pure mind is settled. With that settled mind, the way will emerge. Generally speaking, Buddha Dharma is in our daily lives, and our daily lives also reflect Buddha Dharma. Apply the Buddha Dharma in your daily lives and investigate and contemplate the Buddha Dharma from your life experiences. Remain steadfast. Eventually, everything will begin to change for the better.